Hi, welcome to another weekly training vlog. This week I'm going to talk a little bit about some new running gear that I've got, which is always exciting, and I'm going to talk a little bit about polarizing my training. It is Tuesday morning. I have been out for a walk this morning and I will be doing a yoga session later. It is Tuesday morning, so the week has already begun. I'll be going over some of my kind of training schedule changes that I've made in the last couple of days. In relation to polarizing my training and other stuff that I'm kind of adding in to help with rest and recovery. So the last few weeks, Tuesday mornings have been strength training. That is not the case now. From now on, will be doing strength training on the same days that I'm doing running. That is until I get to a point where I'm doing more than 2 runs a week, then obviously I'm not going to be doing any more than 2 strength training sessions a week. So it will be strength training on 2 of my running days. This is because I want to kind of trial this concept of polarizing my training. So hard days hard, easy days easy. For the moment, I don't really have super hard days or super easy days. It's just kind of all base running. But in preparation for moving forward and adding speed work and hill workouts and stuff into my training, I do want to start seeing what it feels like having strength training on the same days as a day that I'm running. What this should theoretically do is mean that my recovery days are like extra good because I'm not spreading the hard efforts out over multiple days. If I'm doing some hard running and some lifting on one day, then that gives me more days either side to recover properly. Theoretically also should mean that I get maximal muscle development out of those hard days because I'm putting so much effort in on one day and then having so much recovery time on another day as a result of not spreading the workload out. It should mean that I do get more benefit from those hard days because of that extra recovery time, theoretically. We'll see. So to try and improve my rest and recovery days, I'm going to be adding more yoga into the situation, like proper yoga sessions. Previously, my yoga sessions were me making stuff up for 10 minutes. I'm going to start actually following yoga videos and yoga routines and dedicating some time most days of the week to doing some yoga. Whether that be 10 minutes or whether it be 40 minutes, it will just depend on the training that's happened on that day or the days either side, I think. So those are the 2 main changes in the training plan going forward from this point. Other stuff that's new is new running gear. Yay! If you watched last week's video, you will have seen one of these items in action already because I was kind of just testing it out last week to see how it felt to run in. I've recently bought some items from Harrier Trail Running, who are a UK-based company, and they are either based in or near the Peak District. I'm not 100% sure. I have been wanting to buy stuff from them for quite a while now. I just needed to bite the bullet and buy it. So I have now done that, and I will be putting it through its paces over the next few months. The main item you will have seen in action last week, if you were watching the vlog, is this trail running top. It's designed for running ultras, as far as I'm aware. It's got a bunch of extra pockets and stuff. So this is the Thorpe Ultra T from Harrier Trail Running. It has a really nice pocket on the back, which can easily fit a phone in, or credit card, or money, or keys, whatever in there. Obviously stuff does juggle around a bit in there while you're running, but it's quite useful if you're going out on a longer run, but it's not so long that you want to take a full trail vest. The main purpose of the t-shirt is for it to be used in conjunction with a trail vest. So its back pocket can be accessed while you also have a trail vest on, so it basically gives you an extra storage option, and it has 2 pockets on either side around the hip area that seem to be able to fit gels or small cereal bars in, perhaps. So they're quite handy. And it's also got these kind of like strange little pockets on the shoulders, which I'm not 100% sure how useful they're actually going to be, but I think you can put sort of race numbers and stuff in them maybe. But you know, I'll find out as I test it out. The t-shirt itself is pretty comfortable. I enjoyed running in it last week. Looks like it will dry out super quickly when it's wet. And yeah, I'll do a full review of it when I've actually done a bit more running in it, I think. The second main item I bought is the Kinder 10 litre race vest, which I'm really looking forward to using, although at the minute we're not getting out very far and I'm not really doing any long runs at the moment, so it's not had a reason to go out yet, but it looks very promising. There are so many pockets in this thing, and that's very exciting because, as we all know, pockets are the main reason people love trail vests. It's obviously the case that the more pockets something has, the better it is, obviously. But it looks like it should be a really great piece of kit. It's super lightweight and there's loads of space in there for, hopefully, everything I'll need for any races that I'm doing in the next year, I hope. But again, I'll do a full review on the trail vest when I've actually had time to take it out for a spin a few times and see how it performs when it's actually out on the trail. So keep an eye out for full reviews of those a bit further down the line. I won't be doing any reviews of either item until I've put some significant miles into them and definitely have a good idea of how they each perform. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and I will catch you tomorrow morning for a 5 km run. Run complete, yoga done, breakfast demolished. That was a good run. I did, yeah, it was 5 kilometers in total, and then the last 800 meters I did at effort. I want to do a 5 kilometer time trial in the second half of April, and I don't think I'm going to be able to PB on the 5k by that point, but I just want to see how fast I can get in the limited amount of time I've given myself. Because I'm still kind of building up slowly after injury, my weekly mileage is increasing by pretty small amounts right now. So my overall weekly mileage is too low to, I think, be able to have a shot at a PB by the point in April that I want to do the time trial. In a couple of weeks' time, I will be starting on some specific speed work, so I'll start doing sort of like 1 kilometer interval sessions and things like that to try and get my pace up. I will only have about 3 weeks where I have one speed session a week, and I don't think that's going to be enough to make up the endurance and the effort that I am going to need if I want to get a PB. It's not the end of the world. I'm just going to see how it goes. I think I would quite like to PB on my 5k this year, but if I don't do it in the time trial in April, then there might not be like another easy opportunity to do it, or I'll just have to see how things go, because I've got other races and other efforts that I want to put in. The 5k isn't my preferred distance in the long run. I do want to be doing ultra marathons. It's just nice to do these sorts of things earlier in the training season, while my base mileage is still relatively low before I get into my higher numbers and my really high effort weeks. Doing this kind of thing is it's better to do it earlier in the season, essentially. But we'll see. I might surprise myself. If this morning's anything to go by, the 800 meter effort that I did at the end of the run, I think I did the 800 meters overall at about 4 minutes 36 per kilometer, which is slower than I need to be going over a 5k if I want to break my PB. And by the end of that 800 meters, I did feel like I wanted to throw up. So I'm not that hopeful right now, but maybe we'll get there. All right, I'm gonna go grab a shower. I will be doing a leg workout this afternoon. I probably won't film a lot of it, but I might throw in a couple of clips for you just to keep things moving. Tomorrow, I'm hoping I can go for an open water swim, maybe. Whether I can get myself in the water or whether I chicken out is yet to be decided. But yeah, tomorrow is technically a rest day, so it will be a relaxed swim if I can get myself in the water. If I can't get myself in the water, I will probably do a little bit of a walk and some yoga. That's kind of what my rest days are going to be. It's going to be a little bit of a relaxed cross-training type exercise and yoga is going to be the focus of the rest days. Anyway, shower time, because I smell. Okay, that's the workout done. Needless to say, my legs feel pretty tired, but they also feel pretty good. So hopefully that's a sign that this polarizing will be effective going forward. Only time will tell, but we'll see. I am hoping that bringing some yoga into the daily routine is really gonna help optimize my general recovery as well. So hopefully combining the yoga with kind of more dedicated rest or cross-training days is going to be positive in the long run. All right, I might catch you tomorrow morning for a cold water swim. If I don't manage to brave the water, I will probably see you on Saturday for a run. Okay, it's 40 to 45 mile an hour winds outside and it's raining, so I'm probably not going to do my first open water swim of the year today. Oh well, try again another day, I guess. Picked a really great morning to come for a run. Gotta get it done though, doesn't matter what the weather is. I've got a coat. I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually not as bad out here as it sounds like it is when you're in the car. I did forget to bring gloves though, so my hands are going to be uncomfortable, at least for the first bit of the run. Just doing a bit of a warm-up walk and then I'll get going. This path's definitely more of a stream than an actual path today. Don't think I'm PRing on this Strava segment this morning. A really good run. It was just really nice to be running around somewhere that's not the local streets and trails, pretty much. However, I am now utterly devoid of motivation to do any video editing today, so I'm going to try and make this quick and force myself to get on with it before I have a nap instead of doing anything productive. Thank you for watching. As always, if you're interested in following the general running journey, then hit the subscribe button and like the video. And I'll see you next time.